Again, we're back here at Daytona, prepping and getting ready for the Rolex 24. We're going to do free practice 1, free practice 2. There's qualifying in the afternoon, and then we have night practice from 7:30 to 9 p.m., which is pretty important. It gets all the drivers in the car when it's dark outside. It gives us a chance to refuel the car, live refueling, so we can time the car, make sure we're within the rules and stuff like that. The car's pretty much ready. It's just a little small thing.
Yeah, overall the first session felt really good. Car feels really solid. Drying conditions, so everyone's kind of just testing the brake zones each lap. So each lap as we went, it got drier and drier. Overall, car feels great. Guys are working their butts off, and it's paying off for sure.
More photo shoots tonight, some car-to-car stuff, and should be a good day. Should be packed and fun-filled.
This week we had the luxury of staying at the track, which is a first time for me, so everything's kind of new. This morning, for instance, woke up, texted my teammates, said, hey,
he said, hey, yeah, I'm scared.
Is it raining
hey,
where you guys
scared.
are? Is it raining where you guys are? Because it's pouring where I'm at. Meanwhile, we're all next to each other, basically, so it's a joke. I thought it was funny.
Well, we made it through a hurricane this morning. Glad my motorhome didn't blow over. And I'm looking around for my Yamaha jet ski to turn some good laps this morning. I think if I had a good runabout, I could turn a 145 this morning on the jet ski.
Let's see, where do we start here?
So here we are, we're roughly 24 hours out from the start of the 24, and no fault of our team and the car. We've just had some gremlins that have haunted us in the electrical issue. It caused us to pull out of the night practice last night early, and we thought we had the fix for it. Everything ran fine, you know, in the pits, but then we go out for practice session today, and we didn't make it 2 laps. That's the good thing about, you know, having a great team. These guys will find it can only be about 3 different things, so we're going to replace all 3, and you know, we should be good. What is it? Smooth seas don't make for skillful sailors.
Exactly.
Is that the deal? So, you know, hey, you know, it's you got to start. You got to start somewhere. So we're putting in the work, and you know, we're going to make the best out of it.
Good morning, everybody. Corey Lewis here. Day 4, race day at Daytona International Speedway. Record-breaking crowd on hand today for this year's Rolex 24. Team's gone through every nut and bolt in the car. We're ready to go. Drivers, we just got out of our final drivers meeting. We're all chomping at the bit to get this year going, and wish us the best.
How you feeling, buddy?
I think that's it. Whoa.
Pop. Starting grid, Rolex 24-hour at Daytona. I only get to do this for the first time, one time in my whole life, so might as well do it from the back of the field, I guess. And we're starting our charge all the way to the front right here, so feel blessed to be here. Can't wait to get it going. Let's go.
On the main straight away.
Number 48 car is off.
It is, and the number 9 Porsche. There's been a big crash further back as well. One of the Lamborghinis sitting on the grass, and several tyres or possibly wheels off on the grass. The number 9 Porsche desperately trying to get some traction across and ruining the Daytona signage right in front of us on the grass. But there is another Lamborghini which we've not yet mentioned. Now,
is that the number 48 car? That's really
disappointing for that team. That car's been running very, very well. And that, of course, is the defending champion team from last season. A great season they had.
We got a clean restart, and it was a complete whiteout. I mean, you could not see 10 feet in front of you. A prototype car came around me on the outside. He was fine. He checked up a little bit, but I was able to stay in the throttle. And when that happened in the spin, he hit the oil reservoir and the water, and so we lost all our water, we lost all the oil, and so the engine finally died the next lap. You know, it is what it is, and I'll always remember my first Daytona, but it definitely won't be my last. So already looking forward to getting back here next year, but we're on to Sebring now.
Overall, we had a fast race car. I mean, no ifs, ands about it. We had, overall, throughout the whole stint, we had good, consistent pace. Big hats off to our crew guys here at Paul Miller Racing. Every pit stop was flawless. No bobbles or anything like that. It was the race was coming towards us, I think, and you know, unfortunately, Mother Nature kind of threw us a curveball here and just made things a little bit more difficult for us. But you can't help but think about the positives and how far we've come, and we fought back. We led a lot of laps, and you know, unfortunately, it just wasn't our year here at Daytona.
It's a tough day. I mean, you prepare so much to come to Daytona. I mean, your preparation starts basically as soon as Petit Le Mans is done. The team gets ready, you get everything torn apart, put back together multiple times. You come to the Roar, and then you end up in a situation like this by kind of no fault of your own or any doing of your own. You're taken out of the race, and you know, I feel really bad. I feel bad for the crew guys. I feel bad for the team. I feel especially bad for Ryan that he had to be the one that was in when this happened. But it's hard to take positives sometimes. But if you look back, I think we did a really good job in the grand scheme of things.
It's a bit frustrating that you know, cars are still on track. 5 hours to go. We were on the lead lap. We lead the race during the night as well. It's a shame. It's pity, but this is racing, and this is why we love it. We hate it. We have these days. The day after will be always better when it's like this. Anyway, I'm really happy for the work we've done so far with all four of us, and I hope we come back here and win next year.